Over.
All right, here we are at Pocono. Getting ready to start qualifying.
Right? Loving every minute of it.
What do you mean?
We're loving it.
Oh, loving Pocono? Is that what you mean? All right, here we go.
Yeah. Relax.
Looks like they got in a couple more laps right before they qualified, but...
Yeah, you gotta take what you get.
Yeah.
Set up here for your line. Your tires warmed up. You almost a whole lap here of warm up.
Yeah, but there's not a whole lot turning in the lap, so...
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
The best turn. Better on the second lap, we'll push it this lap on the skip through.
Right. Got 2 laps. I don't know if this isn't going to be a good lap.
Man, I came off that corner way better than I usually do.
55.9.
Much better on that corner. So we can do one on the second corner. Pretty decent. That was decent. Bad. Yeah, came off that one good. This might be a really good one. Woo! Fastest one.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
56.7.
55.7.
55.7. Put you in 8th place.
I'll take that.
At the
Qualifying
moment.
in the top 10.
You only got 3 more qualifiers. Joe Brown being one of them.
He'll probably beat me.
We'll see.
Oh, man, I'll take it. First time doing this track. I freaking love this track already. I knew I would.
It's got lots of nice straights.
It's got straights. Each turn is a little different. Definitely chew up that right front, though. Well, it doesn't have a whole lot of banking in the corners. I mean, it's pretty much like Talladega, if Talladega didn't have any banking, you know? Seriously.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's a little bit more of a triangle, but, I mean, Talladega is kind of a triangle like this, and this is a 2.5 mile track. I think that's how long Talladega
boys.
is.
It's Pocono. It's a big triangle. There is Geico restart zone, which is right after the beginning of pit wall. As always, keep to the right on pit road, but keep in mind that yellow line lets you know where that scoring pylon is. If you're on the right side of that yellow line, you better look out. There can be a wall right in front of you. Other than that, be careful, have fun. We got 80 laps, should be about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20, depending on the number of cautions. Cautions take forever, so don't have cautions. Good luck. Don't die.
Cautions take forever.
Welcome back, Tony.
I feel like there might be some people that might lose it trying to push, maybe, but I don't know.
Good luck, everyone.
Because you can definitely lose the butt coming out of the turn.
I still got more time to qualify. Still 3.5 minutes. 4 minutes almost. Unless maybe they decided not to.
Gotta remember to switch over my comms once this thing starts. I always forget to do that. I forgot to do that in the last race. Let's see.
I'm getting
here.
so I remember to check. Since it's always screwing up.
We're going to advance at 2 minute mark.
Yep.
We're going to advance at the right now mark. I like it.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're starting in the pits.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
No, we did not. We did not put in plenty of fuel. We got 36 laps, so yeah. I mean, it's an 80-lap race. I think maybe we could put.
Oh
there's
my
a,
God! It's
There's
so
a
pretty.
caution. There's a caution or two. We might be able to make it in just one stop. We can stop right in the middle.
One stop.
Yeah, I mean, we can make it. It says here that we can make it 36.9 laps, so 37 laps on a tank. It's an 80-lap race, so we're just going to be short. So, but if it goes green,
Yeah.
we need to. So if it goes green, and it seems like it's going to stay green, we need to figure out a good. We need to figure out a good mix, because we're going to have to stop twice. I don't want to stop once at 36 laps and then once at like right before the end, because we need to make sure the tires count, right?
You mean that you're on worn tires and not good tires?
What? No, I'm saying that we don't want to like have to stop right at the end for gas, because then we're wasting the tire advantage that we get from stopping. So if we go green all the
Right.
way, which it's possible, but I'm thinking
We don't want to wait for the last 10 laps. We want to wait
Yeah.
till the last
We want to find a good
25 lap.
we want to find a
or
good
20.
medium pit boss
Well, we got to stop.
for the pit strategy.
There are 5 additional sets
Yeah, we
of
want to
time
remember
during
that
this
our
race.
track,
Have a good race.
that our laps go up with tire wear.
So if we were to cut this race into 2 stops, what are we looking at?
Well,
We're
it'd
hit
be
them right in the
whatever
middle.
Nice job on the pole, Wes.
We'll have to see what the gas mileage is first.
Thank
I mean, this is an estimate.
Calculate that in our
Pop up.
practice. Come on, man.
Yes, you get about 2 laps per gallon. Figure that out.
1 to go. Next time by, you're on the
The thing
outside
has, like, an
pit zone.
estimated
Pit
thing.
road is closed.
It says, the estimator says 36.7 miles, or laps
I appreciate it, though.
per tank. So,
Yeah. We can figure out what we need to make our last stop be with, for 36 laps. Right?
Not necessarily. We probably want to cut it. If we're going to go green the whole way, we want to be more even with it. You know?
Okay, well, we have to,
Because
we'll
then,
see how the gas goes.
like we all made 2 stops, but I'll be at the end of the race. I'll be running with complete trash, and other people will have like maybe 10 lap better tires. You know? I don't know. Pit strategy, Dad. Like, come on, you're the pit man.
Well, if you want to divide 80 by 3, that's 26, 27 laps.
Okay. Well, that sounds like the medium.
It's probably the closest trophy to
But
everybody.
we can call an audible. It
Wow.
seems like maybe we should stay out. Maybe make a call.
Well, we have to see if we have cautions.
people do we have?
That's one thing.
Field.
Get ready, going green.
21, I think. That's what I counted earlier. We got
The pace car is off. Be
Joe
ready.
Brown and those guys are running. We got
Green, green.
21.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
You got somebody inside. Clear inside if you go right now. Not now. Wait till things string out here. We're clear everywhere at the moment. Clear low if you want to go. Clear everywhere. Clear. Inside. Gotta hold your line. And he dropped back behind you. You're clear now. He's way back there, so you can take wherever you want. First lap was a 56.1, even with the rubbing. Nobody around you at the moment. Clear. Somebody on the inside? Not yet. He didn't make it. Trying to get inside, but he didn't quite get there. place. Lap 6. Still got good lap times, 59.5.
Richmond 2.
55.9.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
55.9. Okay. You got 7 laps, so it's not really tire worthy. Unless you feel like you want to.
See what these guys in front of me do.
We got extra
What do you
sets,
think?
but
What do you think? What do we do if what these guys do in front of us?
I'd say stay on and gain position. But
You gotta think
And
there's
then we can
probably
always
not gonna
lap
be a
on
whole lot
the-
of cautions, I don't think. But
right,
maybe.
Sorry about
That's
that.
what you think I should do?
you're the
You came up. I
you're
was
the
already
driver.
I need
turned that way.
a crew chief. What do you think? What's the goods and bads of this?
Yeah, I thought.
I say in passing is
Three wires
difficult, so
on.
I'd take
I
the
thought you'd go back in
positions.
behind.
Your tires are going to get bad soon too, so got about 10 more laps and your tires start going to go away. So you're halfway to a tire change. We got extra tires, so if you want to take them, you can. We got 5 sets. That's, I think, like 12. I'm going to say I don't know how set things.
Everything's open. We'll see what they do.
You got enough tires to change every 13 laps, but
I feel like I should follow the crowd. I usually don't.
well, then do that. I don't see any reason not to. I gotta have you ready for tires, which you are. We're gonna add some fuel.
Yeah, fill me up. Tires, fill me up.
Okay. In case we get a break later. We're better off to have more fuel than not. You're not going to lose positions versus the leaders.
Police car and the one car that's still out there going into turn 1.
May have even gained somewhere in the 5th.
I think I lost one to Schultz here.
And then turn 2.
Well, somebody stayed out. I don't know who it was, but
Here's the thing. Do you think that pit stop clears us to only have one stop now? Because that's the main thing.
I got to check.
We might be at a one-stop race now.
I don't think
For
so,
fuel.
man. Not with only 9 laps in.
For fuel, like we were only like about 8 laps short
Okay, just calm yourself.
because we were at 36.9, effectively 6 laps short of 80. Went, and plus we're
We
at
have enough laps. Okay,
Yeah,
we have enough gas for 75 laps. So we have enough for 4 extra laps. The calculations on here are correct.
as usual. I wish I was on the outside. I don't want to be on the outside during super speedways, but like track like this, I feel like outside is I like outside better.
Oh, what a lovely time for hardware malfunction. Yep, sticky brake.
Just wondering if these guys up here
Not
are
sure what you were doing down
stayed
there
out.
caused that, but I wouldn't advise moving further.
The tires were in pretty good shape, 95 and 97.
Oh yeah. There's only that many laps on it. Do you know who it is that stayed out?
No. I don't.
That's gross.
'Cause I lost a spot, unless everybody went in and Tyler Schultz just passed me.
You made it gross, Tony.
Yeah, not
I
be the
didn't do
case.
anything.
That must be
You're
the
in
case.
9th place.
Always do.
Yeah.
There may have been some cars in the back that
I mean,
stayed out. They stayed out
seems
because
like
they were.
it seems like everybody came in and everybody came out, and I lost one spot to Tyler.
Okay, well, here we go.
Yeah.
He's still outside. Can take that inside position maybe that you just saw open up. Outside, hold your line. Okay, you're clear outside right now. Move it out there. He's trying to come on your inside, but you're still clear. You're clear to go inside. Clear.
That's stable order.
Lap 13. That lap's 55.8, so you've done great. tight corners there. That guy outside just snuck in there. You're clear low. See him going around your stuff. You got a car high there. Okay, you're clear outside. Now you got a guy on the inside sneaking around you. Still there. Now stay at high. Line's fine. Now you're clear. Clear inside. Clear outside. Now you got an inside. There's your line there. Okay, you're clear inside and out. Inside. Got a guy trying to sneak up through there. Don't let him get it. Okay.
I don't want him on my outside. I'm not necessarily super worried. I'll make him pay, work for it on the inside.
No, unless you don't get low enough, he'll sneak by is what I'm concerned about. You're killer on the inside. You got one inside on you now. Still inside. You're clear outside. Clear out inside now also. One on the inside. Clear out, clear inside. Way outside. Clear outside. Still clear inside. Now you're not. Got a guy inside. He's still inside. Still inside. Now you're clear inside. Still clear. Still clear. Now he's inside on you a little bit.
Great, by the way.
Well, thank you. You're clear everywhere. clear. He's working up on your inside from behind you. He's inside by a touch. Now you got a guy on your outside. I think you're clear at the moment. You'll be right on his bumper if you go outside. Okay, he hit the wall and kind of did a little waggle there, so you're clear now. You got a position. And you're clear.
How many laps in this stint are we?
You're lap 19.
How many laps on this stint are we? On these tires?
Like about 10. And we're doing yellow lap, we're on lap 10. Clear. Okay, you got an inside. Clear inside. Okay, you're still clear inside. Oh, got popcorn.
Yeah.
In 7th now. Clear. Still clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Shit.
You got Joel out there on the outside now. Alright, hold your position. Outside. Somebody else outside now. Trying to pull a train on you.
Oh, they're getting it.
Just got somebody outside. Now you're clear outside. You're both inside and outside. Clear everywhere.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, you're good, dude. No big deal.
Oh, and unless you can really get by him in one turn, you really need to try to pass him on the outside. Get them stuck on the inside, and they can't hold the speed.
You're only 6 seconds behind the leader. Outside.
Inside, you mean?
I mean inside, yes, sorry. It'd be hard to have somebody outside, wouldn't it? He's inside. Still inside by a smidge. Okay, you're clear.
Full slide job on me. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'll take your outside.
been. Now you're away from popcorn. I believe that's the guy that was doing that. You're clear on the inside.
Is that burning you out, smoke?
We're on lap 25. You got about 15 on your tires.
What are we looking at for the pit? Right at 40? Or probably like, what are we looking like we're gonna hit?
Well, you want to do it with just one more tank stop for gas, right?
Yeah, that's ideal.
And get another 22 laps.
That's hitting it like in halfway, not just running us to empty.
Well, we need to run where we stopped at 10. We need basically 2 full tanks to make it the 84 laps. So any laps we cut that short would be that much. We can't make it to 84. So that says 22.2 laps, basically. I suspect there'll be a whole bunch of people pitting at that same time if we stay green.
Yeah.
As I'm sure they don't want to do the extra stop either.
I'm sure that's what everybody's thinking. That's why they all went in right there.
And that speed's not that bad. You're 56.7 still. Turn on 17 laps on your tires.
Yeah, tires seem better than what they were whenever we were practice.
Well, you don't have quite that many laps on them yet, but
Well, I think I remember they really started dying at like 15 or 12, wasn't it? Like 12, I was like, man, these are gone.
yeah.
Which I can feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm definitely not able to hold the corners, but it's not pushing as bad as it was before. Maybe I'm taking care of my right front a little bit better.
Well, I don't know how much do they have the weather conditions actually play a factor in these races or
Yes.
not? Because it might be cooler weather and
So I didn't knock myself out of the lane.
so maybe cooler weather or something that's helping me get a little bit more wear out of them.
Maybe. It seems like we got a lot of clouds coming over the track. It's like we've kind of separated ourselves from the guys behind us now.
Oh, that was my favorite.
We're basically looking at lap 48. '47, I guess. Nice pass. What he's up to.
Might just let me go there. Didn't want to battle me, which is probably good. We should work together.
Keep loose. Keep doing your thing. Everybody's on the lead lap except Mitchell Calvin. I think he had some network problem or something.
Yeah,
He
he
said
had
something about a hardware problem.
Yeah, I think his brake pedals are messed up.
Everybody else is still on the lead lap.
How many laps down with Mitchell Calvin? Is he out?
3.
Guess he's not out.
Nope, you need a couple cautions to help him.
Schultz behind a little bit. How he's going to keep up with
Nothing
him.
wrong with that. He may have wore out his right front a little bit more.
I'm actually not really catching the guy in front of me. He's slightly pulling away from me too, though.
Isn't it cool? There's some pretty experienced, fast drivers in front of you. So you're hanging in there. Back in 8th place where you started.
He's not quite gone yet. He just had a bad lap. Looks like.
Thanks for doing it, if you let me have it. If I'm here, I'll have to.
Lap 14 more to pit stop time. Do my math again here.
How far behind Lear am I?
We're about 8 seconds. You are 8.9 seconds behind the leader.
It's not a time on him.
No?
Come on, Schultz.
Well, even back there.
Kind of like a little bit of a drafting buddy, but maybe I'll catch these guys.
That's a better plan.
Looks like I'm closing in on Johnston here.
7 laps to pit, and that's cutting it close,
Close how?
gas-wise.
On this end or the
On our end, the next pit.
like
Since we got
cutting it close
11.1.
how? Oh, so you're gonna take us
Yeah,
right to the end of
fine.
gas on this run. I don't know if you're trying to get us this far into the next one, right?
Trying to get us to the end.
Okay.
This would be the last pit stop. But we have to run the gas tank damn near empty on this run.
Yep.
And make it completely full to have enough gas.
Whoa, bud! Whoa! The freak!
Maybe you didn't see, I don't know. You evidently went on the inside.
I don't know what that was about. Yellow flag.
Right now?
Yep.
Shit.
Everybody's gonna get a redo. We're getting.
Okay.
Come down on you or what?
I mean, it definitely seemed like you did on mine. I don't know. I don't know if you were up against the wall or not.
I don't know how they do monkey truck ride. Thank you. I only had 2 laps of fuel left. So we didn't do that.
Oh, we only had 2?
Well,
How do you only have 2 laps of fuel left? Oh, he
Because
might
he
have
didn't-
stayed out.
hit on the first one. Right.
Is he ahead of me?
He's behind you. You talking about Austin Johnson?
Yeah.
He's behind you.
No, I'm talking about Nick Sargent. He's the one that said he only had 2 laps of fuel left.
He's ahead of you.
I'm gonna catch him in a moment.
Okay, we're getting ready for tires and gas. You know, we're gonna be 10 laps short, so we got to stop again, but if everybody else is going to, you're gonna get behind if you don't get tires and shit,
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Exactly. Well, yeah, I definitely gotta get tires and shit right now. Check it out.
I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna
triangle.
Yeah, there's no turn 2 or 3 here. It's 1, 4, and 5.
See if I can do better on my pit
Whatever you
stop
say,
so I don't
man.
lose a spot. Should open up
No,
this time
he's-
right whenever we come by this here.
Okay, we're doing
Yep,
full
there it
tank of gas and tires.
is. Might get us to the end too,
We're
you know.
close to halfway at the end of this lap.
I don't
I don't
think
know.
so.
I don't know.
We'll see when we get done. We'll calculate here. You need to go to lap 47, and this is 39. Just we do a few more laps with on yellow. I think it's just going to be. We'll end up being about 6-7 laps short. On. Must have got. I'll tell you what. That's probably the guy got the.
Temperature Calvin.
Good news is I got the brake fixed. Bad news is I need 2 more lucky dogs.
69% right front seat.
Alright, 27.
Got freaking blocked by Nick Gold here. So Schultz got the freaking jump on my outside.
We're halfway down the back straight.
Okay, we have enough for 39 more laps. Which should make us 1 lap short.
Well, we're doing caution laps. We still have another 2 laps of caution.
Entering 2.
We just have to play it by ear. The other thing is if we know we have to stop and get more fuel, we might want to do it halfway so you got
Yeah.
the best tires.
You're gonna have to be
you can
watching
get.
that, like, our lap thing real close to see if it looks like we're going to be able to save and make it.
And we'll see.
Clutching here on these laps here to see if I can save as much as I possibly can. I have a feeling if we have no more caution, it's going to come down to the people that think that they can save and people that don't.
Wes just had a major blink. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, see, we're on lap 41. It says you got
I'm back. We're
38.8
good. We're good.
worth
I had
of
everybody go out
gas.
on me. Woo! Goody. That was good. Yeah, my heart fell out of my ass there.
We're going this time around.
Yep, it's going green this time around.
We're back in. We're about to go green flag racing.
Here on the outside.
Yeah, happy about that. Outside of Schultz, maybe I can make a move on him, get in the spot again like I did last time. Except on the last time I was actually on the inside and I pulled it on him. It's all about throttle management through the turn. Make sure you don't lose it on these because you got good tires, but this is like whenever I can lose it on the exits. Trying to push it too much. Gotta keep it real smooth. That's like one thing I've noticed. It's like smooth is fast on this track. It seems like.
So, it's going in. You got somebody on the outside.
Inside.
Inside. You're clear inside. Not now. Still got somebody on the inside. Now you're clear inside. Still clear inside. Just coming in now. You're clear though. You got an outside. Still got an inside.
Almost lost it.
Hold on to it. Clear. Clear inside. You gotta watch your gas because now it says you got enough for 40 freaking laps. So right now
Yeah,
it says you got enough to get
it
there.
hasn't gotten my gas mileage from the caution laps out of the system yet. So probably give it like
Probably
another
not.
10 laps or something, and then we'll probably really have a good idea. Break that graph there, Schultz. No.
2 seconds, 2.8 seconds behind the leaders.
Oh yeah.
Amazing what a caution does.
Yeah.
It's right back in the game. Last lap was a 56.0.
I'll take it. Schultz, stop doing that. I want your draft.
56.0 on that lap. Now it says you got enough for 36 laps, so that's 81, 82, right?
Don't ask
46.
me, man. I'm not
No,
reading
man.
my laps.
Right. There's addition, I'll get it. $82. So we're probably good. We'll just hang in there and see what happens.
Caution.
Got a yellow.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know you were shook up that much.
We only got 7 laps on these. I'd say, I don't know what to tell you to do.
Oh, that's Jamie from going a lap down.
I would say if they go in, stay out.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then you got 7 more laps than they'd have on their tires. And we think you've only got enough gas. The thing is, if we're wrong on gas, we're screwed.
Well, this caution will be a gas saver for a couple laps. So if we were a couple laps short, we might be able to make it up
Now
on
it
this
says-
caution.
Now it says 31 laps. And that'd be 78 laps. So it's a toss of the dice here. If you go in, you'll be sure to have enough gas.
What was my tires like on the last one?
Go any
Left
harder,
front, right front.
Slide right into it anyway.
73.88.
That was on the last caution?
Yes.
All right. What was the rear?
It was 8 laps. It was 73, 74, 99 on the right front, 88, 88, 90 on the back.
I just need the main number. Like, don't give me all these numbers. Like, you gave me more
Okay,
numbers than one.
73, 88. Right side.
Tony, where's back to field?
Front 73, back 88.
Turn 2.
I'm wondering if it might be worth it to come in and get it. If they all come in, should I come in, get a
How's
splash
my front end look?
and right sides?
Well, I don't know. You could maybe jump some
Put that,
spots.
put that in the, put that in the
Yeah,
queue.
that's not bad.
Put that in the queue.
Got it.
All right.
If they come in,
Left sides. No left sides, just right sides.
should I go in?
Okay.
Go on with them.
Yeah, maybe you can jump some positions on the in the pits here. Right side tires. And fill her up.
No, don't fill her up. I just need a splash. Just a splash.
Okay.
Shit! God damn it.
Go, Daddy-O.
Okay, just a quick.
Okay, now we got enough gas.
Huh?
We have enough gas now.
just hope to God that these freaking right sides don't burn me or don't mess me up.
Well, you're a professional, you'll handle it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I held it at 55.
Checking up in turn 2.
I don't want the other guy who, can enforce penalties to hear the fact that I was potentially going over, so I deny that.
I'm gonna take the outside.
Man, I would
You're
have
in a good
done,
spot here to do something, gain some positions.
would have done so much better if I would have not overdrove my pit stall. I could have probably been in like third.
Well, it's alright.
Now it's just, can I hold this position and not just freaking choke on this restart and lose a bunch of shit?
Don't get excited, take a deep breath. It's just another lap.
I can't pass you till the start-finish line, correct?
I believe so.
Cool, thank you. I don't think I will, but, you never know.
Just make sure you don't flip the throttle too while we're, before we go, because then you might get a black flag for that. If you're easy on it, it should be fine. But if you like flip it, then you might get a black flag.
And so, thank you.
Alright, try not to fucking spin out. Ugh.
Just relax. Okay, here we go. That's a good move, I like that. We're gonna try to squeeze out, sneak around you.
Not calling out people, Dad.
Okay. Got it inside. Actually, you're clear. Still clear. Not now, you're got it inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Sorry about that.
Still inside.
No problem.
Still inside, but you can go down a little. Hold right there. Okay, you still got him inside, even though Joel got
Stay
around
in it.
it.
You might come back, stay in it. I hear you.
He's still inside a little bit. Now he's down inside.
Hang on. Oh, there it is.
Still inside. You got room though. He's inside, you're clear inside. 54. Last lap was 55.99. Right, now we want this to go green or else.
Yeah.
55 point, where's that last lap? Sorry. .98. Hundredth faster.
Stay there.
I'm covered.
Easy. Clear. Got Lance right on your tail.
Caution.
Right on the caution table, though.
Good save, Chelsea.
They squeeze into the wall there at all, Father. I'm sorry. No, I'm just trying to pass the slow down point and stuff.
That was interesting.
Well, I wasn't able to hold well
Nice car,
on that bottom line at the start. Damn it.
Thought I was trying to throw it and slide. It just did it on its own. I thought I slowed down enough. No, it's good. I was gonna back out anyway. You were faster than me.
How are we looking on fuel?
2 laps.
So, perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
Right, you got enough for 88 laps.
Okay.
It was like Jaws was making his way up.
Sorry about that, Barry. It just wouldn't turn. I was trying to keep it outside, but it's just my car. I was on the brakes and everything.
Yeah, apologies. That
I'd stay up and get some positions if they go in.
Yeah.
That's the second time it's
How
happened.
many laps do we have on these tires now?
Probably not much longer for this race. So
About,
let me know
6
when you
or
don't
7.
see the. I'll get out the way as quick as possible. Yeah, you were good.
I mean, it's the-
I
on
couldn't
your
tell how
outside
close you
ones.
were the whole time, but
On your right
you were fine. I mean, obviously we didn't
side
talk about
ones.
so, I mean,
The
you're
others
good to me,
have
other than flashing.
20,
Got back
6, I
off you,
believe.
a couple of you and Leo when y'all were running. So.
Well, it's the outsides are the ones that are
Yeah, I think it's
going to matter the
I know
most,
you're
although the
going through-
insides
are
do
we
matter
bouncing for you?
some.
Like, is it cutting out like that? I've never lost y'all.
well, even on your worn tires,
Going in, huh?
Probably the best English.
you know, even when you had the worn tires, the left side tires
Yeah,
are still pretty good, 98,
Y'all can hear me back here,
99.
y'all. Yeah, you.
I guess I can tell you what your-
And then it just cut out.
I don't know if that's right or not.
If
you only got one side- if you only got right side tires, Now look at the tire info. What's it going to tell me about the left side?
Crash in the back
It should give you
stretch
whatever's the
here.
left side
that
whenever
happened
they,
a couple times on the back stretch.
Well, last time we changed them,
Yeah, so you're probably,
so they were
probably not
99.
accurate.
Harry Potter.
Wait, the left side are 99?
I mean, it's
Yes.
bound to happen.
Then it must be reading what it was whenever I was in the pits,
Okay.
even though I didn't
At
take them
least it
off,
wasn't on
because
the short track. We all
you
had
told
room
me, like,
there.
they were in the 80s at least whenever you told me about them before.
Again, my apologies. If it
Okay.
starts happening again, just let me know.
No,
get out the
actually,
way.
I tell you what, man, for being a
That was your,
crew chief, you
That was
definitely
your
make me
front and
think a
rear.
lot.
Not your fault, man. Nothing you can do about it. We all survived, at least.
well, I'm a spotter / chief. Junior chief.
I've never seen one hold on for that long, though. If it was my leg, I'd have been out the road like right away. That was super lucky. The way it was going, my stream was going, you know, everything was just all poo-poo. Well, hopefully it settles out.
Cleaned it out.
Here you're on the inside this time. But you're up there with the heavy hitters. Carpenter, Cotterera, Steinhoff, Graham, Gould, Brown, Austin Johnson, Sargent, and you. We haven't seen the,
Spells brothers weren't here today, I don't think. Haven't heard anything about them.
I don't think they were on last week either.
Well, they didn't run Sonoma.
Go shoot him!
What did we run last week?
No.
That one we did.
We can win this time around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double filed.
Well, that was my what the indication was.
Now.
Welcome back to the lead lap.
Wish these guys would line up, you know, where they're supposed to instead of
It's harder than you,
way the hell
it's harder
back
than
and
you
shit.
think, man. Try to get it punched up here whenever we get, you know, out of the last turn, like right now. But you don't want to freaking hit them. You can't run nose to tail like the whole lap. It's kind of useless anyways.
True. Okay, pace car's in. Okay, got outside. Clear inside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear inside. Still outside. Still outside. You guys can get in there now. Now you got somebody on your inside. Not that close to you. Okay, you're clear inside. No, you're not. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Nope. I'm not going to try to pass him.
You're clear. Clear inside. And outside. Got an inside. Not now. Clear. Clear inside. Clear outside. Clear inside. Sneaking up. Good. Cut him off there. They're outside. Clear inside. Clear. Last lap was 56.4. Lap 61.
No, I'm not letting you on my outside.
Fine. Okay, you're clear inside. backed off a little bit. We're outside. He braked earlier than you on that turn. He's inside by a smidge. He's inside. Still inside. Still inside. Now you're ahead of him.
Roger. Good. Yeah.
Car down low, coming out of the pits. You're good. He's inside by a smidge. Now you're clear. You're clear. He's back a ways. Now he's up behind you. Looks like he's looking outside. Now he's looking inside. He's inside.
Full slide move.
You're clear inside. Somebody coming up there. Okay, you're good.
Pulling back my little side draft here. See if I can make this turn on him.
Okay. You are almost, you're clear. Get up there and cut him off. Nope, can't now. Okay. You got him. That was close. You got him.
Yeah, I touched him.
Things happen quick. Clear inside. Now he's sneaking up on the inside.
He's got Potter to worry about too back there. And Phil.
There you go. And you're inside. You got him clear. You're clear.
Come on. Woo! We got a good one.
On your inside. Got another one on the inside. Hold your line. Yeah, you had a little hiccup there. Lap 67. Means we got 13 to go. Who knows what that means? Yes, you got enough gas. Got enough for 22. You got somebody inside. Another question, you veer, get out of your road. Got inside. He's trying to get up in front of you. He didn't make it. He's inside. Good job. Oh, he's going to pass Bearder. Let's figure out how to get around him. Got a car inside. You like yellow jackets or something. You are clear inside. Whoever that was dropped back in the white car.
It was Hilton.
Okay. Otter's trying to sneak on your inside. He's inside. He's clear inside now. He's around you. Here's the problem.
Yeah, he's hitting really slow in these corners.
Last lap was a 57.6. On lap 70, 10 to go. I can where we can get him. In 12th place at the moment. Putter on the inside. Hilton's about to touch you there. Hilton. Sorry. Okay, you're clear now. No, you're not. He's inside. You got room. Inside. Clear outside. Get Bearder out of your way. That's so good. So you got an outside. Outside. You're clear outside. You got him. He had a little wobble.
110.
Take those two guys in front of you for it. You're 12th right now. You can see 10th place is in front of that second car. Okay, well then you need to just take one of them. Otter or Lance, either one of those guys. You got 8 laps to do it. First guy to get Lance. Last lap was a 57.1. I know you can do better than that. Stay off the wall. Closing in on him. 7 laps. Pick your best line. Running out some gas here. Not a bad lap. 57.0, even through a little boo-boo.
How many laps?
6. He's there for the taking. Feeling the heat. He's inside. He's inside. You're clear. You are now 10th. That's good for 9. You got 5 laps to go. He's coming back. Yep. Still got him. Getting him on the curve. Don't do that, don't do that! He's inside. He's inside. You still got him. Keep him out there, stay off the damn wall. Just run your race now. You don't have... You can't
How many
catch
laps?
number 9. 4. You have to do one heck of a job to catch number 9.
You're all good.
She might be able to catch him. He's coming up underneath. He's not there yet. You got 3 laps to go. On the rails. 2 laps to go. The 57.4 lap time.
Back there, Lance.
He is. You're holding him off so far. He's going about as far to the inside on them curves. He's going almost over the yellow line. Easy, easy. You're gaining on him.
Hey, Leonard, I just want to say I'm sorry for blocking the hell out of him, but I'm trying to win a race, man.
I like how people like say sorry for blocking. Like that's part of racing.
One more lap.
Especially if you're competing. We don't have the white flag yet.
Okay,
It'll be the next time around.
Okay, well it says 79 on my. Maybe this is the 79th lap. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just starting this one.
Yep.
So all that time I was lying to you. When I said 4 laps, you had 5. So. So he's back 0.6. He's probably giving up. So you got somebody here you might be able to get.
2 laps. Or a lap and a half here, I don't think.
Looked like they were screwing up.
Yeah, if they screw up front, maybe. I'm closing on them a little bit, but that's it. 1.3 seconds is a lot to make up in 1 lap.
There's your white
Let's
flag.
see how it's going.
Racing each other, but I think we got tired cars.
I got nothing for you, Tyler, man. Good job. Good win, Leonard.
Good win, Leonard.
Good win, Leo. Good P2 win.
Yeah, had to squeeze you on that one, dude.
I felt like I squeezed the hell out of him too there. Coming off the...
Whew, I'll take it. I'll take a top 10.
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh my goodness, I'm sweaty.
I'm sorry, Beer. Didn't mean to do that, man.
Couldn't hear you, Tyler.
Hey, I guess I was out of that hole last stint. That was fun as crap.
This is a fun racetrack, fun race.
Oh yeah, absolutely blast with this racetrack. Why don't they do this every time?
Oh,
Oh, I hope that didn't just give me the right the lap. I hope that didn't just give me the 4 X's right before I crossed the line.
I had a scraped up side. I was
Jesus.
able to hold it together. Man, at one time I went to that corner, the shallow corner. Man, I hit it I hit it a little bit too fast, and it was too tight, and I just slid right up into it. Man, I was able to. It's just. I thought it was a really heavy hit. Luckily, it was not as heavy as I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of dragged the tail, and Lance almost got back around you, but you were able to hold
Such
him off.
good racing.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Okay, I think I'm gonna run upstairs. I gotta take some pills anyway. And listen with your mom to the comments. Alrighty?
Okay.
All right, and we are going to catch up to Mr. Fodderero if he is here. And I believe he is right here. Fodderero, a little bit of a disappointment last week, but here you are tonight. Tell us about those last laps and just how harrowing it was right in front of you when the 77 hit the wall.
It was definitely worrying to me because I didn't want him to hit the wall, bounce off, and bounce into me, spin me out, or just cause something. But he was just battling hard for the lead there. I knew I had him on tires. I was saving my tires. I was just hanging behind, watching the 88 and the 77 race it out, just to see what they were doing. And I knew the pass was going to come out of the tunnel turn. I just didn't know what race or what lap because it was just difficult to tell when I was gaining or losing. And I mean, when Kyle took only 2 tires, it really helped the car for him to rotate. So it was a good call on his part. But mainly just taking care of the right front tire was a big deal tonight.
Well, we know that, this season we have one drop week, and this has allowed you to climb the charts pretty quickly as far as, the championship goes. And right now, we're almost halfway into the season, and you're running second in points, and now you're going to be right there at the top because it was so close. But tell us about the difference in going into this season and how the points race is kind of shaken up.
Compared to last season with the one drop week, we are allowed to have one bad week, but my bad week was at Daytona. I finished P25, one lap down. So now from here on out, it's just be perfect, be consistent, get as many points as possible, stay in front of Wes because that's who I'm racing for the lead right now in the standings. I believe I'm behind by 2 points or 3 points now. I'm not too sure, but it's just about being consistent the rest of the season. And not getting into any more messes like I did last season or causing stuff like I did last season. I upset myself doing that, and I really don't want to do that again this season. So, trying to keep it more clean. Still trying to be competitive, but this race was definitely redemption from last week. That's all I really wanted.
Well, it definitely showed, and I got to say, it came down to utilizing that draft, and how hard was it to pass unless you had a drafting partner there for a little while?
I noticed that drafting was not a big deal in these cars at all. Not compared to the next gens or anything like that, or Gen 7, sorry. You get behind somebody, and you wouldn't get sucked up to the back bumper of them. Drafting was not a thing. When I saw the 77 coming off the wall to break the draft, I was a little confused as to why, but it did help him a little bit. But I just knew out of turn 2 that was where I had to make my move because turn 1 and turn 3, 88 and 77, we all pretty much matched speed. But turn 2 I knew was the tricky corner for those two, so I definitely had to make it count there.
Well, there you go. Fodderero started 4th and will get the win tonight at Pocono. Next driver I got to talk to, the one that had the pole, Wes. After all that momentum coming out of Darlington, here we are at Pocono, and you can't scoff at a second place finish, but very close in points right now with Fodderero.
Yeah, we are. First off, still thoughts and prayers go out to everybody affected by Hurricane Ian. Right now, everybody down in Florida and everybody who's still in the path. Y'all stay safe if anybody is watching, or if y'all are going to be in the path the next couple of days, please stay safe. And then got to thank Tony, WND Paint Shop, for the beautiful painting us back on the car this week. Great points day, I during that long green flag run, I knew that Leonard had better short run speed and kind of mid run speed, but we had the long run. We were catching back up to him there a little bit. And like you said, turns 1 and 3, all three of us were pretty even. It was turn 2, and I had burned him off just trying to keep Steinhoff at bay as well because he was behind me. Kept up pretty good. Those 2 tires worked out rather well for the times that they were used, and they were pulled out of the trick bag there twice. Had tons of mistakes on pit road. Couldn't get into my box quick enough. Missed it on the last pit stop. Came in with the lead, come out 7th. We can't keep doing that. Luckily, this is one of the better tracks for me, and got to get up there. Leonard had a really good car. I could tell he was just saving, just especially during the beginning of the race, just sitting behind me and everything. He's just saving his tire for the long run and everything. Kind of sad we didn't get to get a green flag pit stop in there. I think we would have really shined on that one. But again, with all of the pit road woes that we had, good points day, and looking forward to taking it to the short track next week in Irwindale.
Was it a surprise to you just how fast some of these guys could be on 2 tires?
Yes and no. There really wasn't that much fall off on the left sides of the tires in practice, especially after about an 8-9 lap run. I only had time to get 2 of those runs in. So they were still sitting there at like 96, 97. I just know that as hard as you got to attack turns 1 and 2, you really have to have those right side tires working for you. Surprised that it stayed underneath of them for as long as it did, but that's just a testament to how good a driver Carpenter and Steinhoff and pretty much anybody who took 2 towards the front there, how good of drivers they are.
Well, there you have it. Got the pole here tonight, but we'll finish in the 2nd spot. Good points day for Wes Graham. Now we got to catch up to Kyle Carpenter. Kyle, the fastest man on 2-tire pit stop strategy. Tell us about your race, and it was heartbreaking for us to watch you hit the wall in turn 2. Anything different you could have done?
No, I think the only thing different that could have happened is if Wes and Leonard would have battled each other a little bit longer. The only reason why I was up there that long was because I started blocking Leonard a little bit, and I don't really like to do that. But when it comes to to win a race, you got to do what you got to do. But I felt like I was trying to save the tire, but I was not doing a very good job of it. And it just there at the end of the race, they were better than I was. And then another thing is like when I'm out front like that, sometimes you get into like a rhythm where you start like backing off a little bit more than what I should. And it's different when you got somebody in front of you. That way you can see how they're attacking the corner, and then you can approach the corner different and try to get around them or be faster. But being out front, I might have slipped into doing that too. So otherwise, I had a great race and a great battle there for the end, and had a ton of fun. And thanks to Tony for the paint job, and almost got it in victory lane this time.
There you have it. Kyle Carpenter started 2nd tonight. Will finish in the 3rd spot after leading 49 laps. And what's funny is that Wes and Leonard both ran 13 laps in the lead position. Moving on, got to talk to Ryan Steinhoff. Ryan, you've had an interesting start to the season, but now we're starting to see more speed. And here you are hunting there in the top 5, and you're finishing in the 4th spot. Tell us about your race.
There you go. Sorry. Yeah, it's an interesting track. I don't have much experience in the ARCA car, which is why the kind of wishy-washy season. It's kind of a struggle for me to understand, but I think I'm getting there. Pocono is one of those tracks as well, as I just haven't seemed to just get to grips fully with it yet. I'm slowly learning it, so I'm hoping next season, if we get there again, it's a better run for us. But yeah, it's a good race. I was just trying to do my best of just saving tires and just trying to stick with the guys in front. I know the draft didn't mean much, but I think it was just enough to be able to stay close to somebody. But I don't know, that's personal feelings on it. But yeah, it was a good race, and I am excited, and hopefully next week we get a better spot.
There you go. Ryan will start at 7th, and he will finish in the 4th spot. Now, I would be an idiot if I don't talk to the driver of the 43, Joel Brown. You started 19th, and you just clawed your way up there, made 14 positions throughout the day, and you get a top 5 out of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was really good. I think because I was able to save tires there at the very beginning really well. I was able to get up to top 5. fairly early, about halfway through the race, and then there towards the end, I was trying to catch Steinhoff, but I just burned him up way too much at the end of the race. I didn't save him as well as I wanted to. But yeah, coming off Darlington there, we were running very strong there as well, up in the top 5, top 10, and then unfortunately got into an incident. So coming off of that disappointing finish to get a top 5 is really, really awesome.
There you go. Joe Brown started 19th and, believe it or not, made 14 spots up to P5, the finish. Last driver I want to talk to is Clayton Cyrus. Cyrus had some speed there early on and started 8th and then dropped back to 10th. But, hey, you are also one of the biggest movers as far as points go today. A solid points day, +6 for you.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this track pretty much since I saw the schedule. This is like a track I've never ran before, but I always thought that it was such a neat track, and I just like the idea of it, and it didn't disappoint. I ended up getting it, running it, and I just kept putting in some laps there, try to get some speed on it. And yeah, I was really happy with where I started out. I got up, I think, like the 6th there on one of those pit stops, taking 2 tires, but kind of got stuck on the bottom side there, and kind of got railroaded for a bit, but I'm perfectly happy holding on to a 10th. I mean, I was battling Lance there real hard to try to hold on to it. Some really fun racing out here, so.
It was a lot of fun to watch for sure, but congratulations on a top 10 and also getting a start there in the 8th spot, but +6 on the points. That's a good points day for Clayton. And got to talk to Austin Johnston. Johnston, you got the win at Daytona early on, and then everybody kind of was like, okay, we'll see what the 21 has in store for us this season. And so far, you've shown a lot of speed week after week. What has been the change as far as car setup or even feel?
Yeah, I think the ARCA car is just kind of one of my favorites. I tend to race it quite a bit if I don't really have anything to do. So I kind of like the feel of the car, more familiar with it. And for whatever reason, I think you just have to be a little easier on throttle and stuff, and I think that kind of fits my driving style a little bit better. So I think that's kind of what's helping me this season so far.
Well, there you have it. A good run, another top 10 for you after starting 12th. And guys, I'm going to let you get to your driver's meeting. Appreciate it. And a lot of fun to watch.
Thanks for broadcast. All right, gentlemen. What a damn race. I guess we'll start off with Mr. Thomas. Or Tony, do you want to go ahead and say your spiel right quick before you dip out?
Yeah, sure. It's Pocono. I don't know of a track, to me personally, that's any more boring than Pocono, but hey, it was a good race. It was, 3 and 4 car battle up front the whole time. That was awesome to watch. It was a pretty clean race. Didn't have anything, nothing to say about anybody's driving. Everybody did a great job. Can't ask for much more than that.
All right, 10-4, man. Well, go try to get you some more sleep there, bud.
Yep, see you guys later. Thank you.
All right, bud.
See you, Tony.
We'll go on with Mr. Thomas. What you got for bud?
Up and down night. Kind of expected that. Didn't get much practice in this week because I had a lot of stuff going on. Impressed with that I only hit the wall a few times rather than every lap because I kind of expected that coming in. But didn't get in any big wrecks except for my self-spin. And didn't really... Hopefully I didn't push anyone in the wall. But, yeah.
All right. Mr. Ogle, what you got there, bud?
Generally just an all-around shitty night for me. So anybody I may or may not have gotten into, I apologize. It wasn't intentional. It was me overdriving or overthinking that I could drive, and apparently I can't. So sorry again, and yeah, hopefully next week's a better week.
All righty. Mr. Bearder, what you got, man?
I don't know. I'm not very good at Pocono, so I felt like I was actually having a pretty good day. I think we had a top 12 car. It was a frustrating end to the race in general. So
But hey, it's always fun to be out here racing with everyone. So, yep.
All right. That never shows up, so we go to Reno. Scott.
Qualified decently well, and then kind of just dropped from there. Apologize again to Joe and Beer at the end there for getting into you guys. Seemed like I had short run speed, but long run speed is just like nothing there. And then just, wasn't my night. But, hopefully we'll redeem ourselves for the next one. But, definitely looking forward to taking pictures of this track. It's usually pretty good.
All right. Mr. Orendorf, what you got, bud?
Yeah, first off, I want to apologize to Joe. I didn't expect him to get on the brakes that hard, and I barely tapped him. And all through that spin, I'm just telling him, save it, and unfortunately didn't. But I want to apologize for that. Besides that, I had a good run. I think it was the first run there, and we had like a 20, 30, something like laps. I got to about 10th. I was running really good, nailing turns 2 and 3, and we just kept getting those late cautions. And I'm not a good driver on short runs. I just cannot be that aggressive. And I was hoping to get a longer run, but I think the longest we had today was 20 laps, and it just wasn't enough. So, and at the end, I was just pushing it too hard and kept just hitting the wall 3 just a little bit, and it just kept damaging the car enough where it just made it tight at the end. But I kind of got lucky a little bit with Alex and Peter getting into each other at the end, gained a couple more spots. But not the way I wanted to get them, but I'll take it. But overall, it was. I know I like Poconos, and I hope we can maybe do this some other time. I like this track, so on to next week.
All right. Mr. Hilton, what you got, Bethel?
Yeah, so
there you are.
This was pretty good. A little sick, so I didn't get any time to practice. But other than that, it was good. Unfortunately, ran into Bearder at one point, racing hard. Couldn't seem to get around him. And we ran out of track space, fatigue. Other than that, it was a good race. Look forward to next week at a short track.
All right. We'll go on to Guzzy. What you got there, bud?
Not a bad race. It's kind of stuck in the middle. We'll go on for some short tracks.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Calvin, what you got, bud?
All things considered, pretty good night. Having that brake issue holding me back. I had to go down pit road, take 3 laps off, trying to get that fixed. Finally got it fixed, and was able to get the cautions to get lucky, get back on the lead lap, and try to fight my way back through. Had a ton of fun racing Tyler Schultz there at the end. About 15 laps of just duking it out, trying to get around everybody. But yeah, good racing.
All right. Mr. Schultz, what you got, bud? A whole lot of nada because he ain't here. We'll go on to Mr. Lance. What you got, dude?
I screwed up my qualifying run, so I had the speed in practice qualifying near the top 5, but I messed up pretty bad and got myself into a pretty big hole there, and I could never really recover from. But to me, the track was really effective, especially being on the outside. I tried to make some passes on the inside, but I would just get blown by cars that are lined up on the outside. So I was struggling today, and I'm not really that big of a fan of Poco because I've never really good at it, and there's a lot of these tracks on the schedule that doesn't really I know I'm going to pretty much suck at. But the last season fit was much better to me, so I just hope I can just stay in this thing. So congratulations to Nerwin Leonard and runner-up West.
Alrighty. Mr. Cyrus with a top 10. What you got, bud?
First off, yeah, congrats to Leonard for pulling off the win there. Seemed like it was pretty good stuff up there at the front. But yeah, first green flag stint, had some amazing racing. Me and Tyler Schultz going at it back and forth. Got some positions jockeyed around during the different yellow flag pit stops, and then was battling it out with about 4 or 5 guys there for a long time for around the 8th to 12th position. And it was, I mean, we were just packed up. It was some really fun racing. But yeah, ended up being able to squeeze out a top 10. After I got kind of free there in the last few laps, I was determined to try to fight my way to get into the top 10 again, because Lance was pulling away from me a little bit, so I was able to make up some on him. And I think I even got a pretty risky block on him one time, almost probably wrecked myself, but luckily I was able to hold on to it. Good stuff, though.
All right, tenfold. Mr. Johnston, what you got, dude?
Yeah, had fun. I mean, I don't know if I was the only one that was struggling with it, but I feel like it was super hard to pass. So, I don't know. I got passed pretty easily, though, so I'm not really sure. But no, I had fun. I had to relearn tires, I guess, on that last run, because I didn't have the same luck with the 2 tires as some other people, and I kind of struggled on them. But other than that, I mean, I battled Sargent a lot tonight and almost stumped him in one, so sorry about that. But yeah, other than that, I had a pretty quiet night.
Alrighty. Mr. Potter.
All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get this out early. Got some things I got to do, but loved the race. I've been waiting for Pocono, and it didn't disappoint. I mean, yeah, maybe it might be kind of boring to watch, just watch the race, because it's a lot of single file, but I mean, it's so tentative on, how you take the turns. There's a lot of emphasis on saving the tires, and yeah, passing's hard. You gotta wait for your perfect moment, and it seemed like going on the outside really seemed to be the way to get it done, at least smoothly, because you could kind of deny the people to run off the corners, and with it being such a long, a lot of straightaways, I mean, a lot of it was about corner exit speed and being able to really push it to the outside and hold your speed. But if you were on the inside, you kind of got stuck, letting off to make sure you don't get loose, or make sure you can't use all the way out to the outside. So loved it. It was good stuff. And we'll see how I do next week. Until next time.